Oh my gosh. Mm. Let's see. I haven't been live in a long time. What's going on, peoples? What's going on? Hello, hello, hello. I haven't been live in forever. Just figuring out how to get this thing working on my computer. Um, just wanted to pop on, say hi, see who's on tonight. Hey, who's that? Hey, hi, how are you? Maybe if I can I make my screen bigger? Ooh, there we go. All right, Janelle. Hi. Okay, I'm trying to figure this out. Um, hold on. Oops, there we go. Hey. All right. This is working, I think. Let me see. Oh, miss you. They're great. They're upstairs making lots of noise. And the only reason, like, the way this is like set up, like it's off to the left, so it's making me want to look over there. So I'm used to doing like the lives from my cell phone. So looking irritating. Sorry, I gotta get used to this computer live stuff. Yeah, the kids are healthy. Everybody's pretty good. Hope that you're doing good. So anyway, let me just go ahead and start my little chit chat. And if people join, then so be it. So I just wanted to get up here and like share my happiness. Okay, so I was gonna do it in a vlog, but yes. Okay, I'm coming. Go ahead. Go on. Off the steps. Off the steps. Thank you. They're supposed to be cleaning up. Um. Anyway, so I was gonna do a vlog about this, like a sit down vlog. I still may do that, just depending on how many people see this live. But your girl lost 50 pounds, and I'm totally excited about that. Um, I had what do you call it? I had a giveaway going on, but I don't think a lot of people saw that video anyway. So if people happen to see this live, then they might have an opportunity to win on that. Um, I close the door. Oh, hi, hi. Post link to call. Um. So anyway, I lost 50 pounds, and I wanted to just talk a little bit about that. So I'm still very much so overweight. However, I'm way more healthier now. Like I can just feel more healthy. I feel more healthier, and mentally I'm like in a better place than where I was 6 months ago or whatever. So what I realized in losing the 50 pounds was that um because I didn't know I had lost 50 pounds. The last time I weighed myself was in January and I was 353 pounds. So this is a very vulnerable topic, but I'm just gonna be honest. I was 353 pounds. I mean, it was no hiding it. I've done vlogs. You guys have seen me. Like I've done vlogs where I basically had on a tank top and shorts, and I looked ridiculous. But I did it to try to be like, don't body shame people. Because you never know, like my biggest weight, maybe somebody's like start like where they were before they got bigger than that, so like we're all in different places in our journey. um I've done a lot of diets. So I've done the water fast. I've done that several different times. It's always failed. I've done and it's failed because and I'm gonna look at the comments in one second, but the water fast with me usually failed because I felt like I obsessed over it a lot. So um like I boosted myself up, like, okay, on Sunday I'm gonna eat everything I want all week, and then on Sunday I'm gonna start my water fast. So I kind of set myself up for failure because I gave myself like a timeline to have like to be gluttonous, if that makes sense, to overeat. And then I was already like, it was just a very steep hill that I was falling down. So I've done the water fast, and I've done it like 3 days in a row, and I felt completely wiped out, drained, right? At the time, though, I didn't know I had a lot of health issues going on, and I've really been taking care of myself and becoming a little more healthier and trying to go the I don't like to take drugs, but I felt like I needed to go the pharmaceutical route in order to get me back in alignment so that I could get better to not be on pharmaceuticals, if that makes sense. So I was pre-diabetic and I didn't know that. I have high blood pressure, and I mean, considering how much weight I had on me, I should have just assumed that something was up, but nothing was confirmed until I actually went to the doctor. So I went to the doctor, I think in February or the end of January, somewhere around there, and they put me on metformin for the pre-diabetes, and I was put on amlodipine for blood pressure because my blood pressures were really high. My blood pressures was so high that I was hospitalized twice for it. And right after I had my last child, I was hospitalized because my blood pressure was like 233 over 100 and something. Like I was almost about to have a stroke, basically. So and I'm 33 now. So you know, I was just, like I said, I was in a very bad place, just spiritually, emotionally. There was a lot of stuff going on in my personal life that I'll talk about probably in another video, for those who care to listen. Um, and if you hear kids, I have kids, it's quarantine. Like, just try to ignore that. Like, they're upstairs playing. Um, so anyway, what was I gonna say? Okay, so I got the drugs from like my doctor, and so I started really taking them, like consistently taking them, I think in March. And it's now April, and no, I'm sorry. I started taking them consistently at the end of February, and I just started noticing like a lot of changes. Like I started being less hungry. I wasn't eating as much. I wasn't eating all day. Like I actually like to be in my house and clean and like, like do stuff, and like I had so much energy. I also want to put out there that I suffer from insomnia and complex PTSD. Those are also things that were attributed to personal life situations that I may or may not address in a later video. But I also have anxiety, which I didn't know. I kind of knew, but I kind of didn't know. So like all these things were going on. So I'm on medication for my insomnia. I'm on medication for my anxiety, and I'm and slash depression, and I'm on medication for what did I say? My insomnia, my depression, and there's one other medication I'm on. Lord forgive me. Um, I had to try several different medications to see what worked for my body, but once I got on them, don't come in here. Go on. Um, okay, get a water bottle. Um, yes, but don't take it upstairs. Sorry. So, yeah, once I got my medications right, like it was just easier. And once I was more disciplined in taking my medications on time every day, the way that they were prescribed, and not skipping days and like, saying to hell with it, I really saw a change in my mood. I really saw a change in like my clarity and my mental abilities. Like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I just felt so revived, if that makes sense. Like, so different, so peaceful. I've just been at peace. Like, now there's things that have happened within the last 2 weeks in my personal life that have made me almost slip back into a depressive state. But then this is where the spiritual side of me jumps in. So, and I don't want I always teeter about talking about spiritual things and stuff like that, because I feel like when someone knows that you are a Christian, and I'm using quotations because it's, like all these boxes people put you in. You're a Christian, so you better not curse ever, you better not be unkind, you better not act ungodly, because then you're not a Christian, right? But I am not perfect. So if you see me on my channel and I'm cursing or I'm doing something that is not of God, it doesn't mean that I'm any less a Christian. It says that God's married to the backslider anyway. But I'm not here to preach to anybody. I'm just simply saying that I still have a deep personal relationship, and so I try to make sure that that is honored as much as possible. And I am not perfect. So I am trying to change. I'm trying to change in all aspects of my life, in my spiritual walk, in my motherhood journey, in my weight loss journey, in my personal journey, like everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to be a new creature all over. Okay. So now that I've put that little disclaimer out, God really did this for me. I don't think anything else makes sense, because I've just gone through so much in the last year and I know that everybody has things going on. So I don't need a pity party, but I'm just saying I've gone through so much personally in the last year that it was nothing but God that really kept me, because there was a couple times when I really was like, okay, this is it. Like, I don't need to be here. Like, I'd rather be gone than to be here. Like, that thought did cross my mind, but I never thought about how to do it. It's just like, oh my God, it's so much. I was so overwhelmed and so upset that I just didn't know how to like handle things.
Well, talk more like when the penis fell
Fell where?
on this high chair.
Okay. So just leave it there. Y'all, okay. Y'all can go back upstairs. Go.
Yeah.
Bye. Good night. I know, because y'all are loud. Can you please go? Yeah, you're waking her up. No. Go. Good night. Go ahead. Thank you so much. Love you. Good night. Thank you. Yeah, something like that. Thank you so much. He said, am I doing a meeting? Okay. What was I saying? So yeah, I just went through so much, and I had some really dark thoughts and dark days and weeks and months and all that. And by the grace of God, I found the house that we're in now. Um, I had just got my credit repaired enough to like look halfway decent on paper, and that was by the grace of God. Just like things just started stacking up for me and like falling into place once I stopped trying to do everything by myself and really just started going into prayer and telling God, like, look, all right, this is what it is. This is what I need. Please help me, direct me, and where my weight loss came into play. I really feel like God did that, because I woke up one day, like April 15th or 16th, I woke up and I was just like, I didn't tell myself I was going to fast. I didn't prepare for it, but I just went into a fast, a 4-day fast out of nowhere. This jump started how I really feel about my weight loss now. I weighed myself. I woke up that morning out of the blue. I said I'm gonna weigh myself, and I weighed myself, and I was 313 pounds. And I was like, oh my God, I lost 40 pounds. How? Where did the weight go? Like where? Because I don't see it personally, but I feel different. And that's all I can say. Like I know that I probably still look the same to everybody else, but I literally felt different. And so I said, okay, I'm a fast. And I didn't plan to fast for 4 days. I was like, I'm gonna fast. Like my body just told me just fast. So I fasted, and I fasted one day and I felt great. And I fasted another day and I still felt great. And I fasted another day and I didn't feel hunger at all. And I felt great. And I fasted the third day. The fourth day, and I felt great. But my mom was like, hey, you might want to break your fast. And I was like, okay. Well, I did fast 4 days. So I weighed myself again. I lost 11 pounds. And I know a lot of people are going to say that was water weight, but of like 2, 3 pounds of that was probably water weight, but a lot of that was just fat. So, and I could feel myself burning fat at night. During this time, I also have been doing the walk at home, like videos or whatever from on YouTube by Leslie Simmons or something. Love those. I do Pop Sugar. That's also on YouTube. Um, and sometimes I just do like hardcore deep cleaning stuff like around the house, or I'll play with the kids or I'll dance. And I'm gonna start doing Zumba again. I love doing Zumba. So um like my weight loss just started doing like this bunny hop slope down, and like when I hit 50 pounds, I don't know. I'm not even in the place to want to cry about things anymore. Like I'm just happy and I feel so blessed. And I'm drinking water now. Like water tastes good. And anybody in my real life who knows me knows Tia never drinks water. Like if you put an IV in me, Coca-Cola probably would come out of the IV, because that was the only thing I drink was Coca-Cola, or like if there was no Coke anywhere, I might have a Pepsi. But like Coke that was my drug of choice. Coca-Cola, Reese cups, and Butterfingers. And I still have a slight addiction to Reese cups and Butterfingers. I'm not gonna lie, I just had one today. So, but all in moderation, and I'm learning my body, and it's so cool and it's so new, and I'm like excited. And I've noticed that the happier I am, the more weight I lose. Whenever I'm stressed out, I don't lose weight. Um, and I learned that that's because cortisol, which is your stress inhibitors, they restrict you from losing weight because something about the insulin. Don't get me, I'm not a scientist or a doctor, but it's something about your insulin. They like make you insulin resistant or something, and it just makes you super hard to lose weight. So, with that being said, I just do the minimum. I just try to stay in motion as much as possible. The clothes I have on right now are 3X, and they're loose. I don't know, like they're very loose. They're not very fitting on me. Like they look like this is my size. And I used to be in a 4X. I was almost pushing a 5X about 2, 3 weeks ago. And I'm a little sad because I bought all these clothes from Torrid, still have the tags on them. And I'm not sad, but it's like, dang, and I can't fit none of them. They're all baggy. I tried on a pair of jeans and they legit were just falling off of me. So to God be the glory, All right, so I have to get close. Y'all know I'm legally blind. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna look at some of these messages. Let's see. Let me see. Thank God. All right. So awesome weight loss. Post link to call. Good evening. Hi. Oh, hi, hi, hi. The guy from Texas. Hey, a woman. Chocolate or vanilla? Ooh, chocolate or vanilla what? Reese's? I'm into chocolate. Like my chocolate. My milk chocolate. So, yeah. what was I gonna say? Um, I don't know. Today I still suffer from. Oh, that's another thing I have, and this happened to me because I've had 7 children. So you still see my flab arms, but these are a lot less than what they were there before. So I'm happy about that. Sorry for bouncing around, but what I was gonna say was, um, what does it say? Exchange them for smaller. I wish, with this COVID-19 stuff going on, a lot of stores are not taking stuff back. And because I ordered them online, like I don't know. I don't even know how to start that whole process. So I should look into that because it was a lot of money. It was a lot of money. What was I gonna say though? I was gonna say something about the kids. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna show y'all something I got. So I don't really think I need these, but I bought these on Amazon just in case. They're hold on, can you guys see that? Women fat burner, premium women's fat burner, tone up, slim down, something. I don't know. I got these and I want to get some apple cider vinegar capsules and but I don't really think I need all that. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I've had 7 kids, and somewhere along the line, I became like I have really low iron. So what I was gonna say was, um, TMI, but once a month, women have their monthly thing. Okay, so once a month, I have a week when like I have severe depletion of iron and just drops like plummets, and then I'm susceptible to like passing out because of how low my iron does get. That's this week. So today was I woke up at 6:30. I've been getting up really early, like 6:30, 7:30, and that's really early for me considering it's the weekend. So I was up at 6:30 and I tried to flat iron my hair so it didn't look crazy. And then around like 8:30, 9 o'clock, I just felt so fatigued and not myself. And I was like, I could barely open my eyes. I wasn't tired. I had 6 hours of sleep. I used to only get like 3 or 4 hours of sleep. Now I'm averaging anywhere between 6 and 7, 6 to 8, depending on the day. And so, and that's another thing about weight loss. Sleep is essential. If you're gonna lose weight, you have to get sleep. Your body, legit, my body burns mad fat and calories overnight. Like, especially if I work out right before I go to bed. Like that's usually what I do. So I've been using intermittent fasting. My eating window is 5 to 8, and I try not to go over 1,200 calories. This is me. So I'm not saying that you guys should do any of this. I'm not a doctor because everybody needs a certain calorie intake. But because I have so much fat on my body, I can afford to be in a caloric deficit at this point. So I try to stay under 1,200. My target is usually like under 8 because I really don't. I mean, there's a lot of foods that are empty calories. Like you can eat a lot of it and not have any calories. Pickles, watermelon is really, but you gotta be careful because of the sugar in watermelon and the salt in the pickle. So like if you gotta, and like protein, so like eggs and stuff, and then like I don't know, like lean meats, like like chicken and turkey, and so I just try to stick to a keto friendly diet, but I don't really harp over fat. And I guess I should, but I'm not really like I just want to eat lean. So protein and like I still eat dairy. I cut out bread and I've cut out pasta and I've cut out rice, which is super hard for me because anybody who knows me knows that I love me some pasta. But what I've told myself is like I'm going to allow myself to have those things for special occasions like holidays and birthdays and stuff like that. I'm not going to completely restrict myself for forever. You know what I'm saying? Like a cheat day every once in a while is okay. A cheat day every other day is not okay. Like if you're trying to like achieve a goal and then maintain. I was on the verge of getting the vertical sleeve done before the virus outbreak started. And right when I was about to go and like get the pre-op and schedule and everything, this virus broke out. And now it's like, it was like that was God's way of telling me, let me show you that there might be another way. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Now, I mean, now if you feel like you need that as a tool to help you in your weight loss, then do so. But um I'm just so grateful that I with the strength from God, I'm able to jumpstart this, basically on my own because I mean, to go under the knife that's a really serious thing, and I've already gone under the knife once, and I didn't want to, and that's when I got my tubal ligation done after my last baby. But to me, it was a necessary thing because um, it was just necessary. I'll just leave it at that. Um, in my personal situation that I had, it was very necessary. I have 7 children, and I cannot mentally afford need like mentally, physically, financially afford another child, and it would have been completely irresponsible of me to not do something to prevent and apps. And the only other thing other than, and I mean, even that has a slight probability of pregnancy, but you actually have to be active in order to have those risks. So abstinence has really been the best method, I'll tell you that. So yeah, but let's see what's going on over here. It says, I heard that diet pills are dangerous. Don't you drink lemon water? Oh yes, I love lemons and I love lemon water. And um, these aren't diet pills. Well, I guess you could call them diet pills. They're supposed to. I don't know. You're supposed to take it before you eat to help you digest the food or something. I don't know. I haven't taken any. I mean, I just opened it to see what they look like. Yeah, but I haven't taken any of these, so I don't know you know, what's contained in this little capsule, but it ain't been in my body yet. So, you know, before I take anything, especially because I'm on so much medication, paramount that I find out, what I can and can't take. So I'm not gonna do anything to like hurt myself or whatever. Um, so okay, a little bit quickly, and then I'm gonna probably get off. So my goal weight is 175, 180. Now I know that seems kind of high, because I'm still close to 200 pounds, but I'm 5'9", so I don't really want to be under that. Like I think 175 is a little thicky thick, and that's what I want. I don't want to be a stick figure. I don't want to be 160, 150 pounds. I just don't have a desire to be that small. Um, Honestly, I would be perfectly fine if I could just fit into XL clothes or large clothes. Like once I get to that small, it's not even about the weight really. It's just that size clothes. I'm gonna be A1. Like I I felt my sexiest in my whole life when I was 220 pounds. I'm telling you, I had very minimal like stomach and all that. And to me, that it fit me. That weight fit me. So the reason why my goal weight is 175, 180 is because I want to give myself a little wiggle room, because I'm gonna cheat, I'm gonna cheat. I know me. I'm gonna if my mama make lasagna, oh my God. If my mama makes lasagna, y'all, it's over. It's over. She's not allowed to make lasagna until I hit my goal weight because I don't know how to control myself. Now, there are just some dishes, my God. Mm. Her sweet potatoes, aka candy yams. Mm, 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 mm. Oh my gosh, she just be blessing the food, y'all. Amen. My mama hands, man, and her macaroni salad. Oh my Lord. Mm. There are just some things that are too delicious, and I have no shame. I will quickly overindulge, you know, quickly, and I'm not afraid to say that. So anyway, yeah. What was I gonna say? I don't know. I'm basically just gonna try and get down to those sizes and clothes, and I'm already in a 3X, so I really only have three more sizes to go. Um, and I don't think that that's going to take a huge amount of time because I'm so invested in doing this. So I walk for a mile every day. A mile is 15 minutes of brisk walking, and I do that at home in my living room every day, or I'll do 2 miles or 3 miles. It just depends. It really does. I've noticed that kind of on the days when I'm fasting, the days that I was fasting, I really couldn't go past the 2 mile mark because I was just so winded. But I can now do 15 minutes without getting winded, and so there is much improvement. And you just have to take one step at a time. Like I'm saying all this because, and I don't want to get up like emotional, but like I'm saying this because I was winded at 5 minutes like a year ago. I was winded at 10 minutes, a year ago. I could barely, like my legs would hurt and I just couldn't keep up. And I just felt so defeated. But by the end of a mile, I was so sweating so hard and so out of breath that I was just done. And now I can get through 15 minutes without breaking a sweat. And even like my heart rate just barely starts going up. So I need to do at least a mile to get my heart rate high enough to start actually burning calories. So that's why I attempt to try and at least go 2 miles, but the minimum is one. So anyway, I just want everybody to know that anything's possible. Anything's possible. And just because you ate bad yesterday doesn't mean that you got to eat bad tomorrow. I mean, or yesterday, today, you know what I'm saying? And every day you get a new opportunity to try and do better. So don't beat yourself up because I had a Reese cup tonight and I'm not ashamed. And tomorrow I'm not going to have one. So it's like you just go with the flow. Like life is already stressful enough. We put a lot of restrictions and parameters on ourselves and to try and fit other people's um, comfortability levels. And when all actuality, this is your life, this is my life, and who the hell cares what other people think? If somebody thinks I'm ugly and somebody thinks I'm cockeyed and somebody thinks that I'm fat and whatever, like then that's their business. I don't they have a right to their opinion and I have a right to ignore it. So it's like say what you want to say. Like I've gotten really nasty comments on my channels a lot of times about how I looked retarded and how they felt sorry for my kids. I'm far from retarded. There's no mental retardation here. My eyes just sometimes do what they want to do. It's unfortunate that I have muscle weakness in my eyes, but I was born this way and I just try to do the best I can. And I'm a good mom and I'm there for my kids and I take care of them. They are not lacking in any way, shape, or form. I homeschool. I don't, well, everybody homeschool now, but I homeschooled even before the coronavirus happened. And, it takes a lot out of a person to get up every day and be a complete servant. Like, but I don't complain. I try not to. There are days when I do complain, but I don't complain about my children or my life. Like I have a good life. Um, Some people are not as fortunate as me, and I know that, and I understand that. So I try to be careful what I say. But sometimes it's just like I get tired of seeing rude, nasty people trying to bring other people down in their happiness. Like so, this place, this space of mine, this place on YouTube, there will be no negativity. I don't want no negative energy. If you have nothing nice to say, just don't watch. It's just that simple. See? Don't watch. That's what you can do. I'm sure there are a billion other people that you can watch. Um, so yeah. And then lastly, I recorded me working out the other day, doing my mile, and I was supposed to do a vlog that day, and then it was such overcast that it was no light in the house, like because the sun wasn't out. And so it was so gloomy, and I kind of got into like a funk. I really feed off of the sunlight. I don't know if there's a such thing as that, but like I noticed that when it's really sunny, I'm super energetic and happy. And when it's really rainy and gloomy, like I'm just not as energetic. I don't know. Maybe somebody else feels that way. But yeah, I meant to finish that vlog and I did not. So I might just vlog some more and then just add that clip in, or maybe just post that clip by itself. I don't really know. I don't know how I'm going to work that in, but if you see a random workout clip, it's probably that clip. So I wish I had my hair tied because this looks so ridiculous. Yeah. Wait till you guys see my guns. I have no guns now. I have no guns. This is flab right here, but it's tight flab. It's tighter, you know what I'm saying? Can't see my muscles, but I'm getting muscles, guys. It's gonna be lit when you guys see me with my muscles. Um, what does this say? It says my kitty. Okay. Anyway, that's pretty much it. So I'm gonna go find a hair tie because this is bothering me, and I'm going to get ready for bed. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and you guys have a great week. Tomorrow's Moving Mondays in my district, so we'll be doing PE. And get up and move tomorrow, guys. Do something. Take a walk in your house. Stay safe. And yeah. You all right? All right, guys. That's it. Remember to laugh and love. Mm.
Are you recording?